Prince Harry's relationship with King Charles appears to have reached another difficult turning point, and this time the conversation extends far beyond public appearances or family tensions. New reports suggest that the king may be reconsidering how he intends to handle his personal estate in the future, raising fresh questions about what this could mean for the Duke of Sussex and the wider royal family. While no official confirmation has been provided by Buckingham Palace, the speculation alone has reignited global interest in one of the most closely watched family stories in the world. For years, the relationship between King Charles and Prince Harry has unfolded in full public view. What began as signs of disagreement gradually evolved into interviews, documentaries, memoirs, legal battles, and repeated headlines that exposed deep divisions within the House of Windsor. Each new development has added another layer to a family dispute that has become as much a public story as it is a private one. According to recent media reports citing unnamed royal insiders, King Charles may now be reaching a point where even his patience is wearing thin. The reports claim the monarch has been disappointed by events surrounding Prince Harry's recent visit to the United Kingdom and believes repeated controversies have made reconciliation increasingly difficult. It is important to emphasize that these claims come from anonymous sources and have not been verified by the palace or by Prince Harry's representatives. The suggestion attracting the most attention is the possibility that King Charles could reconsider the contents of his personal will. Some reports speculate that Prince Harry's inheritance could be reduced or altered if relations continue to deteriorate. However, it is equally important to understand that the details of a monarch's personal will remain private, and there is currently no public evidence that such changes have been made or are even under active consideration. That distinction matters because discussions about royal finances often become confused with the crown itself. The British monarchy separates the sovereign grant, the crown estate, and the monarch's private wealth. Any decisions involving King Charles's personal assets would concern his private estate rather than the constitutional role of the monarchy. As a result, many of the dramatic figures circulating online should be treated cautiously unless supported by official documentation. What makes these latest reports especially significant is the claim that King Charles has long been viewed as Prince Harry's strongest remaining advocate within the family. Since Harry and Meghan stepped back from royal duties in 2020, observers have frequently suggested that Charles hoped to preserve some path toward eventual reconciliation despite growing disagreements involving other members of the family. If those reports accurately reflect the king's thinking, they could signal that even the last bridge between father and son is becoming increasingly fragile. The timing also adds another layer of intrigue. The royal family continues balancing constitutional responsibilities while managing intense public scrutiny. Every appearance, statement, and reported disagreement is examined worldwide. Against that backdrop, even unverified reports about inheritance quickly become international headlines because they symbolize something much larger than money. They represent trust, forgiveness, and whether reconciliation remains possible. Prince Harry has consistently maintained that many of his public statements were intended to explain his personal experiences rather than attack his family. His supporters argue that he has spoken openly about issues affecting his mental health and family relationships. Critics, however, believe repeated interviews, media projects, and legal disputes have prolonged tensions instead of healing them. These competing perspectives explain why every new report generates such intense public debate. Meanwhile, King Charles faces an exceptionally delicate balancing act. As both a father and the reigning monarch, every personal decision carries constitutional and symbolic consequences. He must protect the institution of the monarchy while navigating deeply personal family relationships under constant media attention. That unique position leaves little room for private disagreements to remain private. For now, there is no official confirmation that Prince Harry's inheritance has changed or that any decision regarding King Charles's will has been made. Until credible evidence emerges, these reports remain speculation based on anonymous sources. Nevertheless, they highlight how strained relations appear to have become and why public fascination with this royal family story continues to grow. Whether this ultimately becomes another chapter in a long-running family disagreement or the beginning of a more permanent separation remains to be seen. Royal history has shown that relationships can change unexpectedly, sometimes after years of distance. The question many royal watchers are now asking is whether there is still enough goodwill left for father and son to rebuild trust before time makes that opportunity even more difficult. What do you think? Could King Charles and Prince Harry eventually find a path toward reconciliation, or has their relationship reached a point where rebuilding trust is becoming impossible? Share your thoughts in the comments below. If you enjoyed this balanced royal news analysis, don't forget to like, subscribe, share this video, and turn on notifications so you never miss our latest royal updates. Here are optimized assets for the video.